Hi, my name is Howard Ketover. I'm a veterinarian with Irongate Equine Clinic. We are an equine veterinary practice based in Madison, Wisconsin. Today I want to talk to you about down horses, specifically down horses in winter terrain or down on ice. When we come across these animals, safety is paramount. These are dangerous situations and these animals can be unpredictable no matter how fatigued or at ease they appear. Things can change very, very rapidly. So please approach these animals with extreme caution. One of the things I want to recommend you do right away is get on the phone and call primarily your veterinarian, but also other individuals. Call other people in your barn or other people, your neighbors, to have them come and help. If you were to get injured while you're working on this animal by yourself and no one's there to help you, no one's going to come and help you. No one's going to come and help your animal. So please do remember that this is a very dangerous situation. Ask for help. Get a hold of your veterinarian. Make sure they're on their way and are ready to help you. But when we're talking specifically about horses down in winter weather, time is of the essence. Some people talk about a golden period or a golden hour. That certainly is true to some degree. We can see, depending on the amount of wind chill and or the surface that they're down on, that golden hour, that golden period could be even shorter than an hour or could be much greater, an hour to 3 hours, just depending on the situation and the type of ground they're down on. So next thing we want to think about when we're working with a down horse on the ice or down on winter conditions is it a primary injury issue or is it a footing issue? Oftentimes it's difficult to assess, is there a primary injury, and that's where your veterinarian can come in and help assess that very, very quickly for you and try to gain that answer. But sometimes we'll just look at the situation and say, no, this appears to be a footing problem. The horse is down on glare ice down in the barnyard or is down on a snowpack that is very slippery. So if that's the case, sometimes just increasing the traction is enough to help that animal out of that situation, help them to help themselves. One of the things that we can do for footing is using cat litter. Very, very effective. Something I picked up from some tow truck drivers up here in these northern climates is to put down cat litter around the footing and underneath the animal, and that will really improve the traction and oftentimes allow the animal to gain some hold and be able to get up. Sometimes people will use sand. If it is glare ice, sand is not quite as effective and can be a little bit slippery on that glare ice, but if it's all we have, sometimes that's enough and can work for us. Next thing we want to talk about, if we've addressed the footing issue as far as traction, is potentially the animal's down just because they're cold or hypothermic on the downside. Sometimes we'll also see that they might have some fatigue just from pressure on those muscles being down for a period of time. Oftentimes we'll think about just rolling those animals over. This as well as something can be accomplished fairly simply, but can be a dangerous situation to do as well. In a later video, we're going to cover the mechanics of rolling a down horse in a safe, effective manner. Next thing we're going to do once we've rolled the horse and they still aren't able to get up is thinking about, okay, let's change the location. How are we going to do that? Some people will come in with mechanical devices such as a skid steer and try to pick the animal up. Unfortunately, this is something that is extremely dangerous, not only for the animal but also for the operator of the skid steer and others around them. So what I would advocate is let's go ahead and just change the location by sliding the horse or moving the horse to another location. We can do this by putting the animal on a tarp, putting the animal on a piece of plywood, something like that, and gliding that across that ice and snow. Hopefully we can move them into a warmer environment, certainly something with some better footing, and hopefully then that animal will be able to get up and help us out. Thank you very much. My name is Howard Ketover. Take care.